Alright, man, we back again with another video. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is gonna be more so tailored to the guys, but but if you're a woman, you can also tune in. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking mainly to the guys. Listen, guys, if you want to be successful in life, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. You are. There's no way around it. If you want to achieve like real, true, genuine, fulfilling success in this life, you're gonna have to like make sacrifices. You just are. Whether that's, you know what I'm saying, cutting certain friends off, avoiding certain environments, or even cutting out bad habits, like whatever it is you have to do. With her. Sorry about that. It's kind of late, but I don't care. I'm gonna still pump these videos out for y'all because I mess with you guys like that. But yeah, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. If you really want to be successful in life, you have to make sacrifices. Like, it's the only way. You can't have it both ways. Because let's say, for instance, right? Let's say you wanna get a wife, or let me not say get a wife, but you wanna find a wife, right? You're not gonna find a wife by hooking up with like several different women. You're just not. You're just not. And same to the women. Like you guys are not gonna find a husband trying to hook up with all these different dudes. It's just not gonna happen. Because it's either one or the other. Like, either you're gonna engage in that that type of interaction, or you're gonna make the sacrifice and try to actually find a partner that's worth spending the rest of your life with. So, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. And sometimes it can be hard because you've lived your life a certain way for so long. So change can be kind of difficult to make. And even for me it was too. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm holier than thou. But at the same time, I do also think that change is necessary, because you're not meant to stay the same in life. You're meant to change, you're meant to grow, you're meant to evolve, you're meant to become, a different person. And, you can't, it's going to be very difficult for you to strive for that life you want if you're still doing the same things that are holding you back. So in a way, and even this honestly is a video for myself too, because I need to hold myself accountable as well. But at the same time, you have to be willing to cut some things out, So if you want to, let's say for example, if you want to lose, or if you want to gain muscle and lose weight, right? But that you go out to the club every weekend, wanting to get drunk, you're gonna have to cut back on that. And I'm not saying I'm not saying it'll be easy, but it'll be worth it. Because if you really want to see goals in the gym and gains and progression, that's what it's gonna take, So at the end of the day, you gotta understand that, nothing worth having comes easy. You will have to make some sort of sacrifice, whether you like it or not. All of us are gonna have to, otherwise we risk staying the same. We risk not growing, we risk not evolving. And I don't think that's something that anybody would want to go through, especially if you're trying to really achieve something that's worthwhile. So I really do think that sacrifice is a necessary part of being successful in life. Even if people call you crazy, even if people try to tell you that what you're doing, is not it. But at the end of the day, it's all noise. You got to be able to tune that out and really, really lock in on what it is you're trying to do. Because there's going to be people trying to tell you like, oh, what you're doing, like, come on, bro. Like, you're going to really stop going to the club? Or like, come on, bro, you're really going to stop doing this? Yeah, you have to, bro. You have to. You got to. It's the only way. Because you can't fully focus on that if you're still intertwined with what you've been doing your whole life, especially if you know that it's holding you back. So it's like, at the end of the day, I know it's not easy, but we all gotta make sacrifices, myself included. I'm not gonna exclude myself. We all gotta make sacrifices when it comes to the things we want in life. All of us, every single one of us, we have to. And what I found out is, when we make sacrifices, good things tend to happen. I'm not gonna lie, like, good things do tend to happen. So even if it doesn't feel like that way in the moment, but good things do tend to happen. I'm serious, they really do. So, we gotta make sacrifices. We have to. It's a necessary part of life. Nobody who's become successful did it with without making sacrifices. Everyone, like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Cristiano Ronaldo, Leo Messi, you name it. Like every, even the likes of Michael Jackson, like everyone had to make a sacrifice. Everyone, every successful person you look up to, every successful person you know, whether they're famous or not famous, they all had to make a sacrifice. All of them. All of them. And what you find is that with most people that had to make sacrifices, it normally pays out for them, or pays off. Sorry, it pays off for them in the end, because they get to where they want to go. They get to where they want to go, and you can't do that when you're still doing the same things over and over and over again. Something has to change. A sacrifice has to be made. It's the only way. It's the only way. I know it's not easy, but it's worth it. I'm not even saying go cold turkey, but try to at least cut back on it, as much as you can. So, but yeah, that's what I got for the video today. I'll catch you guys in the next one.